on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at the Ohio Northern Sports Center, where the Capital Crusaders take on the ONU Polar Bears. Today's game is brought to you by Alan Knott, Honda Toyota Cross Care Center, El Campo Mexican Restaurant, Ingleson Sausage Company, Klein's Auto Care Center, Norita Lanes, Ohio Northern University, NKT.TV, Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, Western Sizzlin, NKTelco, Whatever Cards and Games, That Place for Pets, Ed Stites Grocery and Catering. A quick start to the game this afternoon. Dean Jackson along with Ron Cruzy as we get this thing going. A big game for Ohio Northern to get back in the race for the conference standings. Now granted, they're only 3 games in, but a win would definitely put the Polar Bears right in the thick of things. Ron, let's take a look at the keys to the game.
For Capital, the first key is hold ONU under 60. Capital averages 63 points while giving up 53 points a game. ONU averages 72 points a game. The second key is foul line. Capital has made 71 foul shots. Their opponents have only shot 49. For Ohio Northern, the first key is rebound battle. Ohio Northern's averaging 46 rebounds a game while giving up 33 rebounds to their opponents. Capital is averaging 33 rebounds a game. The second key, tight D. Capital does the bulk of their scoring from inside the three-point line and from the foul line.
And we are set to get this one going. For Ohio Northern, they will take control. Manley, Weeks, Dirksen, Wiss, and Mesher starting 5 for the Polar Bears. They have the basketball. Dirksen comes to the near side, tries to come down low, heels it up to Mesher, back to Dirksen. And we welcome the folks on WOSN joining us for today's broadcast. Into the lane, up and in. Manley gets things started. She was part of a balanced scoring attack in the comeback win over Wilmington. Down to the low block, up and in.
So right away you see Capital going inside. That's where they do most of their scoring, inside that three-point line.
The quick basket going to Aaron Reisner, a senior from Canfield, Ohio. ONU basketball. Dirksen had it on her hip between the legs, has to track it down.
And Capital starting in a man-to-man defense.
Dirksen, no fear with the high bank shot. It's a 4-2 game.
Dirksen, a 5'10 senior from Beaver Creek, came in averaging 15 points a game.
Polar Bears 6-1 on the season, 1-1 in the OAC. Meanwhile, Capital, Polar Bears on the run, 1-on-2, gets it stripped. ONU will get it back. Capital comes in 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in the OAC.
Dirksen did a nice job there, jumping the passing lane, stealing the ball, and almost had the layup.
To the far side, Weeks brings it back to the left. Mesher into the paint to Weeks. She'll let fly, got it. Yeah. A 5-point lead, a 3-pointer from Weeks.
She's a junior, 5'9 junior from Westchester. Comes in the game averaging 7 points a game. 3 of 6 from the three-point line now, 4 of 7.
So the basket will count from Stone Rock. That's a nice name for you, combination of Stone and Rock. 7 for the score, 8-12. Capital huddling up for a moment.
Her name almost makes you think she would play inside a lot, wouldn't you?
We would think so, a heavy hitter.
Yeah. So High Northern starts out in a 1-4 high. There's the back door.
Weeks will battle for it, the jump ball, and this one will go to Capital.
That's what you get off that. You hit the elbow, go back door. If you don't get it, go all the way through. And then at that time, Mesher, who had the ball on the elbow, can go one-on-one.
Capital brings it across quickly. L. Folan. She has it again, deals it off to Reisner, and a travel.
You can tell they're very aggressive with the basketball. As I mentioned in the keys, they shoot 70, how is it? They made 71 free throws, and the other team has only shot 49.
Underneath to Mesher. She gets it back. That jump ball will go to ONU.
And history tells me, I don't care if it's junior high, high school, college, or professional, if you make more foul shots than the other team shoots, you're going to be successful.
Looking to Mesher. Back to Dirksen. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Has to work quick.
Didn't get it off in time.
I'm a little surprised Dirksen didn't take the shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure she was aware of the clock. We could hear it from over here. They were yelling at her, but she was locked in.
A little too strong. Reisner can't get to it. 7-4 the score. Ohio Northern with the lead. Ron, they're shooting 3 of 3. That shot before the buzzer didn't count, of course. Ohio Northern a perfect 100%. That will not go.
Yeah, High Northern comes in the game shooting 44% from the field.
Stone Rock tracks it down. Bringing it back up top. Soft touch off target. The putback is good. Stone Rock picks up the basket. It's her 4th point of the game.
Yeah, somehow she got loose there. Nobody boxed her out.
6:14 to play here in the first quarter. Stone Rock averages about 10 points a game. Dirksen backpedals, deals it off to Mesher. She'll make her move inside, sees the double team, gets it knocked away, get it back to the corner. West works free. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Stone Rock tracks it down.
That's not what they want to do, is run that shot clock down to 2 seconds and then fire up a shot in a hurry.
Chance to take the lead. Capital, the Stone Rock spins it around, keeps control, up and in. Great patience and great, she could have got flustered on that baseline move.
Right, that was good execution by Capital off the pick and roll.
Mesher dumps it off down low to Wiss. Back to Mesher, one-handed grab. Manley into the paint. All kinds of purple surrounding her. Great defense early on by Capital.
Just about every possession goes under 10 on the shot clock.
And twice they pushed it to the limit. One, of course, the shot clock violation.
I think Coach Dran would like Mesher to take the ball to the basket.
Back to Jacobs, who came into the game with that time, or with the dead ball. 5:07 to play, first quarter.
Emily Brock checks into the game. She's a 5'6" sophomore from Akron.
Poland trying to work free. Guarded very tight. Rock giving her all kinds of trouble. Stone Rock powers it inside, gets it to go. She now has 8.
You can see how they shot so many foul shots. They are very aggressive underneath.
Dirksen will work free. Mid-range jumper on the iron, no good. Stone Rock again, a big play. She is playing yeoman's work inside. And the runner, 5-point lead. The timeout, we will take the timeout as well. Capital 12, ONU 7.
Laredo Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out LaredoLanes.com for more info.
And we welcome you back. And with that shot, a 5-point lead for Capital. We talked about Reagan Stone Rock, the 5'10" senior. She has 5 rebounds, 8 points. She has not missed from the field tonight.
As she comes into the game, averaging a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. And she's been the main clog of the Capital team right now. ONU started out 3 of 3 from the floor. Since then, they're 0 of 7. Each team has 3 turnovers. But it's the aggressiveness of Capital's offense. They're scoring inside at will.
12 points in the paint for Capital. 4 points on second chance. Not a huge stat there, but the telling stat, of course, points inside. 8 of those coming from Stone Rock. 4:21 to play first quarter. Capital Crusaders 5-0 on this season, 2-0 in the OAC, Ohio Northern. The Polar Bears 6-1, 1-1 in the OAC. They came back from a 14-point deficit Wednesday night to top Wilmington.
It was kind of a tale of 2 halves.
It really was a tale of 2 halves. Rock works free, dumps it off into the corner to Dirksen from 3. Got it. The drought is over.
Much better ball movement that time. They didn't wait till 5 seconds on the shot clock. They just moved the basketball and took the first good look they had.
Stone Rock inside. It is up. No good. Battle for the rebound. The double team. The putback. That one is good.
There she goes. You better know where she's at, and chances are she's going to be on the block or inside the lane.
For Reisner, that is her 4th point of the game. Dirksen has 5, looking for more. The rebound, the putback is good.
Nice.
Yankel for 2.
Nice job by the 5'10" junior.
Stone Rock into the corner. Poland to Stone Rock, met by the double team. To Risner, good.
I don't think they've taken a shot outside the lane yet.
I apologize, her name is Reisner, and I've called her that twice, so I'll make that correction. Jacobs to the far side. Back to Ward. Rock feeds it to Dirksen. It really wasn't the shot necessarily that you thought she was going to take. But Yankel knocks it down. Didn't really have much on it either.
Right, the result turned out. And you can see the difference. Ohio Northern, when they work the ball, it's all around the outside. And Capital, when they work the ball, they're looking inside constantly.
Hagee didn't like what she saw outside. She goes to the line. And take your pick who that's going to be on, but we do know that it's on Yankel, and that is her first. That is number 3 for Ohio Northern.
And she was having a pretty good quarter after she came in off the bench.
Hagee to the line. She has only taken 6 free throws this season before that one. Builds the lead to 4. The lead has been as big as 5. And welcome Jaden Hale to the lineup, a product of Lima Bath, one of 2 players from Bath.
So far, Capital, no fouls, and they're getting after it on the defensive end.
Dumps it off to Hale. She'll let it go from 3, off target. El Folan works it through traffic. Now off to Taphorn. Down low to Stone Rock, up and good. Stone Rock now has 10.
That's too easy. They get down there on a block. You need to front her. Doesn't do any good to play behind her.
Stone Rock is already at her average. Hale on the far side. Back to Jacobs. She'll launch the 3. No good. And it will go out of bounds. Capital basketball. You're absolutely right, Ron. Ohio Northern has got to get something going inside.
Yeah. You know, it's the old story. If I'm going to give you $1 million for making the shot, where are you going to shoot it from?
The closest one.
There you go.
I remember that sometime when somebody asked me that.
Yeah, you got it right.
Now I just have to connect on it.
Yeah.
Underneath the Stone Rock, like a receiver underneath, but can't convert. Ward scoops up the rebound and snagging the pass on the run. Here comes Taphorn. She'll lean it up and in. Did she get the foul?
Yes, she did. She drew the foul.
And a chance to build a 7-point lead. Ohio Northern coach Michelle Duran not at all pleased.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. Capital, they've shot 107 foul shots on the season. Ohio Northern 78, and Ohio Northern's played 2 more games than Capital.
That tells you how much they like to play inside.
Exactly. And then you look at the 3-point shot. Capital shot 66 3-point shots, making 27. ONU 159, so 159 compared to 66.
Taphorn at the line, misses that one. On the season coming into it, she was 14 of 18.
So it's not saying one way is right and one way is wrong. It's just that today we have an example of both 2 ways of doing it.
So an 8-point advantage. The Crusaders get the basketball back. Reisner takes a step closer, threads the needle, deals it back. Folan in trouble. To Reisner, she comes closer, hits the deck. Ohio Northern basketball. Manley on the run to the half court.
And they could use a bucket right here. The clock down to 15.
To the opposite side to Brock, got it.
There you go. The 5'6" sophomore Emily Brock from Akron.
1 second on the clock, pops it, no good. We go to the second quarter. It's Capital 22, Ohio Northern 17. This is ONU basketball on NKTelco.
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Capital University 22, Ohio Northern 17. As we welcome you back to the Ohio Northern Sports Center. Stat of the game so far. Points in the paint, circle it and underline it. Capital 20 points in the paint, Ohio Northern 6. So all but 2 points on the scoreboard have come in the paint for the Crusaders. They've got the basketball. Bolin will bring it across.
There, the defense of Ohio Northern picked up a little bit now. They're keeping it a little tighter.
Reisner takes a move inside, pulls up with a jumper.
And just as I say that, she becomes open in the lane.
Back up to a 7-point lead. The advantage has been as big as 8. Weeks over to Dirksen. Back to Mesher, to Weeks. And Capital is not afraid to come out after it.
No, they come out and they keep the ball outside.
Taphorn will come closer, pulls it up from about 16. Swish.
That might be the longest shot they've taken.
It is also the biggest lead at 9, 26-17. Weeks to Dirksen. Dirksen comes down low to Mesher. She'll put the 15-footer up, no good. Works for her own rebound. Fires back to Manley. Opposite side.
There, they had the ball reversed, but just too high of a pass for Mesher cutting across the lane.
Capital shooting 70%, 12 of 17. And they have only taken 1 3. That one, of course, a miss. Taphorn to the far side to Hagee. Reisner, dead on.
She's on fire.
She now has 10. Her teammate, Reagan Stonerock, has 10. Manley goes to the inside after the give from Wiss. The battle for it, back to Omer.
Yeah, Reisner just averages 11 points a game, so she's almost there now.
3 players at about 12 or 10, so pretty balanced for Capital. Taphorn, nope. Dirksen will track it down, protects it, waits for traffic to pass.
Yeah, normally you would say their percentage would come down because they're way above their normal average of 43%. But that's if they start shooting from outside, which they just have. But boy, if they keep the ball inside, what got them there in the first quarter, they can maintain that high average.
The basket for ONU. Knocked down by Mesher at a rare inside point for the Polar Bears. Weeks comes up with it.
Good job there by Weeks, deflecting the ball and then picking up the steal.
Wiss from downtown, banks it in. Down to a 6-point game. Remember, it had been double digits.
That's only her second 3-point field goal of the season.
Dumps it into Reisner. Going up against Wiss, pulls up, in and out. Wiss with the rebound. And a foul. Wiss will pick it up. Take a look at our replay.
She didn't foul, went straight up. And fortunate for her, Capital missed the shot.
Thanks to Klein's Napa Auto Care Center for providing our replay tonight.
Nice entry pass at 3 seconds. So that's the difference. Ohio Northern gets the ball inside and they kick it back out looking for the 3. And Capital, they get the ball inside, it goes up to the basket.
I want to make a correction. I had said that the foul was on West. There was no foul. It was actually on Cassidy Bosch. So that is the first team foul just a few moments ago for Capital. Up top, no good on the miss from Hagee. Stone Rock tracks it down. Hagee on the far side. She'll take a step, pops it from 3, got it.
Boy, for some reason now they're firing up the 3s here in the second quarter.
Back up to a 9-point game. Mesher through the double team and travel.
She turned and out of the corner of her eye, I think she saw the help coming and she hesitated, and that cost her the traveling call.
Deals it off to Stone Rock. She's got 10 points. Boland. Kicked away, scrambled for it, and that'll be a jump ball. I believe that'll go to ONU. So we'll take the timeout. Capital leading by 9, 31-22. This is basketball on NKTelco.
Laredo Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out LaredoLanes.com for more info.
Welcome back to the Ohio Northern Sports Center. Capital on top by 9. 4:57 to play. Dean Jackson along with Ron Cruzy. Ron, it has been the story of Capital's inside play. Plain and simple.
Yeah, they get the ball inside and they take it to the hole. And, you know, again, it all goes back to that 71 of 107 from the foul line, and their opponents have only shot 49. So defensively, they're solid. Offensively, they're aggressive, and that shows up in that stat. And again, when you can do that, you're going to be successful no matter what level of basketball you're looking at. And they do an excellent job of it.
Another stat emerging too. Second chance points. Capital has 9. Ohio Northern just 2. Ohio Northern shooting 52%. Capital has cooled off to 63%. Shooting as high as 70 at one point here in the first half.
And a lot of that had to do with it here in the second quarter. Capital's hoisted up some outside shots, including 3 threes, making one of them.
Jacob resets it to Dirksen. About 4:20 to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Ward gets.
She got where she wanted to be, but she shoveled her feet before she put the shot up.
(31-22). And a rare turnover for Wilmington. I'm sorry, for Capital. Wilmington played Wednesday night. Ohio Northern at this point has had 10 turnovers, but Capital, it says they've got 6.
Yeah.
But they've played pretty clean.
Yeah, especially the second quarter, they haven't turned it over.
Short, the miss from Yankel. She'll go back in, get a rebound, no good. Coming up with it, Ward. Ward back to Yankel. Yankel wants to get it off to Dirksen. Now Dirksen back to Yankel. 17 on the shot clock. Dirksen comes closer, looks for her options. Jacobs puts it up, banks it in.
Capital doing a very good job on that high pick and roll, defending it. Ohio Northern's not getting any layups off of that, nor are they getting a pick and pop for a 3.
31-24. Stone Rock lets it fly for about 19, a 2-pointer. 9-point game. Ward with a one-handed grab to the corner to Jacobs. And popping into it, Yankel, no good. To the corner, thinking better of it, up top to Hagee. Hagee gets cut off by 2. Nice defense inside down for Ohio Northern.
Yeah, that time you had Jacobs dropping down off the pick and roll to help out, and then that left her person outside for the open 3.
36-24. We've got 2 players in double digits for Capital, leading by 12. Ohio Northern has ratcheted up their defense on the inside, but unfortunately for the Polar Bears, that also has meant that the Crusaders have been able to get hot to some degree outside.
Right now it's like choose your poison. You want to stop the inside game or the outside game. I think they've made the right choice. Try to keep it tight, shut off the inside, and then take your chances on the outside shot. And that time they, like I said, they did the right thing defensively. They stopped the dribbler. They cut off the person that rolled, but then they left the outside shot open.
2:22 to play, second quarter, turnover. Last home game of 2018 for the ONU women. They will head to John Carroll and then Heidelberg, and then the envious task of playing in the D3 Hoops Classic in Las Vegas just before New Year's.
That follows on Jacqueline Yankel. That's her second. There's an unforced turnover there. Didn't need to throw it.
Back-to-back turnovers as well for ONU as they're trying to get something going, trailing by 12.
Yeah. ONU comes in averaging 13 turnovers a game, and they're almost there now.
Reisner rises up, got it.
They're at 11 turnovers as we speak.
Their twin towers of Stone Rock and Reisner have 12 apiece.
But the turnovers isn't something that's foreign to Capital. They cause 18 turnovers a game.
Dirksen on the near side, wants to come closer, pulls up with a mid-range J, nope.
That's a shot she likes too, Dirksen, that short jumper on the baseline.
Stone Rock picks up the foul, her first. just the second for Capital. The fadeaway hits on the iron, no good. Stone Rock with the rebound. Stone Rock now has 6 rebounds. Stone Rock gets it back.
That was some good defense there by Tori Wiss, who held her ground and made him shoot over her. Did it again, drew the offensive foul. Capital thinks she might have got there a little late, but the official says she was there.
Checking out our Klein's Napa Auto Care Center replay. Our camera crew doesn't ever miss, do they?
Nope. They remind me a lot of Larry Bird myself. We never miss.
It's like the saying.
I almost heard you laugh.
No, I did laugh. It's like the old saying that between you and Larry Bird, how many NBA titles did you win?
Quite a few. Actually, he won most of them.
(38-24) to the line. Brock at the line for Ohio Northern. Cuts it to a 13-point game.
So with 30 seconds left, you kind of think that Capital's gonna run the shot clock down, take the last shot of the half.
Ron, that was just her 3rd three-point attempt of the year. Coming to the final 30 seconds, of course, coming up at halftime, we'll talk with ONU coach Michelle Durand, and we'll have that in a few moments here. 38-26.
Capital still looking inside, trying to be patient. Down below 10. Okay, there. Oh, nice pass. And they missed the basket. So the half is going to end. Capital 38, ONU 26. And we're going to see if we can get a word with Coach Duran on her way out. And here's Dean.
And we welcome you back here. Halftime, Michelle Durand. Coach, Capital really tough inside this afternoon.
Yeah, they're killing us inside. We don't have a good matchup for 42, and we're not helping ourselves because we're turning the ball over too much.
What do you tell your squad at halftime?
Yeah, we got to keep fighting.
We'll be back right after this. This is ONU basketball on NKTelco.
Stites Grocery is a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Being here at Ferguson, you always can rely on not being on the same job. You're always going to be changing. It's going to be a change of scenery. Every job's going to be different, and you're always going to have something new to look forward to every time you're on a new job, because none of them's done the same.
What I like about Ferguson, I like being outside. I like working with my hands. I like the people I work with. It's always different. You're doing something different every day. There's usually not the same thing twice. Every building's different, so you get to learn every aspect of every building and how things change, how things go together differently, and how it goes from the ground up.
Started off pushing broom, picking up trash here at Ferguson, worked my way up into concrete, setting forms, setting walls and frost walls and stuff, and moved my way on up into sheet metal trade, doing roofing and siding. Then after doing roofing and siding, running crews and stuff, I moved into a crew leader position.
Well, I started just over 2 years ago on our Benzar project, one of the biggest ones we've done. I got thrown onto a roof immediately, not afraid of heights, it's just where I ended up. I was on there for about 6 months straight on the roofs. I became a sheet metalist shortly after at about a year. And then here recently, within the last year, I've been doing a little bit more ironwork, concrete, learning a little bit of everything. I went to college for 2 years to be a game warden. School loans are coming out, I never finished, so something had to pay the bills, and here I am at Ferguson 2 years later, and I love it.
I'm here to watch over the guys, make sure that the job's done correctly in a timely manner and that they make money on the job, and make sure everything's done efficiently and correctly and safely.
Here at Ferguson, the pay is good if you're willing to work hard and earn for it. I've never had under a 40-hour week in the 2 years that I've worked here. The overtime's nice. Some jobs are mandatory overtime. Sometimes it's 50 hours a week. Sometimes it's not, but I've never had a week that's been under 40 hours.
Here at Ferguson, we have the 401k, profit sharing, and health benefits.
It's always nice to look back and say, yeah, I did that, and yes, it looks good. And then somebody's going to look at it and say, I like it.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
I'm Bill Lugers. I'm sheet metal foreman of the heavy fab shop, and I've been here since 2010, and I've been doing sheet metal work for 38 years. I've been introduced into the sheet metal trade when I was a young kid. My dad's been a sheet metal worker all of his life. I suggest starting in any trade, whether it's sheet metal, electrical, plumbing, all the trades like that. Anyone you want to pick, there's tons of jobs out there for it. You make a very good living, and you're satisfied every day you get off of work. You look back at what you did every day, and then by the time the job's over with, I built this. It's amazing, and it's a very good career opportunity. Everybody these days are looking for workers. Each trade's looking for workers. When I got to work with my dad, I got introduced into the whole trade. And there's just more to it than just welding. There's putting ductwork in. There's just various things in this trade that you do. And then learning the fabrication trade, I wish I'd have learned that right off the bat, because that's more involved. You got to use more of your head than just go put ductwork in, And so every day you're constantly, like what comes in here every day, it's something totally different. You're not just sitting there with something that you know you're going to do every single day. I go to work, I know I'm going to build duct. That's all I'm going to do all day. Back here in the heavy fab, there's always something different. It's never new. It's never the same. So you're constantly always using your head, and that's what my dad instilled in me, is always think about what you're doing. Always learn from the guys that's got more experience from you. You don't have to ask a lot of questions, just pay attention. But if you feel like, why'd you do this, you ask the question, you know. So you'll see a lot of guys just won't ask a lot of questions because I don't think they're that interested. I always asked, and I always paid attention. And that's where I'm at today. And that's why the knowledge in this, there's probably not too many things they can throw at me that I can't figure out and fix or build.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us.
I was attending Lake Campus as a business major. I decided I needed something more practical and that I could use in my everyday life, and Solomon Electric is a great place to learn about the trade while getting paid for it. What I like best about working as an electrician is the variety of things to do on the job site, like it goes from running pipe to running wire and making sure everything looks nice up in the ceiling and making sure all the lights work. Working with the guys here that know what they're doing. Whenever I have a question, you know, they're always there to help me learn the trade and make sure I get the job done right. Any advice that I would give to a high school graduate trying to decide what they're going to do with their future, if you don't know 100% what you want to do at college, finding a trade that is practical in real life while getting paid for it's a great way to go.
The best thing I like about being a construction electrician is the fact that the most I typically stay on a job is 6 months to a year, so we get to see a lot of different places. We work with a lot of different people, so that's always a benefit. Every job is different, so this job is a manufacturing warehouse. The next job could be a library or an office or a school. I just like the fact that I can come out here, do different things year in and year out. I don't have to go to the same place and do the exact same thing day in and day out.
I learn hands-on. I learn something new every day. I'm constantly learning. Now I'm in my second year of my apprenticeship, trying to become a journeyman electrician. It would be my advice for any high school student to come to Solomon Electric and become an electrician.
One of the best parts about Solomon Electric is they understand me and the needs that my family have. Advice I have for people that are in dead-end jobs or just graduating high school is look at going into the electrical field and working for Salem Electric.
I enjoy being an electrician because I'm on a new site every day and I learn something new every day, and it's not like I'm stuck behind a desk. I'm taking advantage of the apprenticeship program. I already have 1 year down working for Solomon my senior year, so now when I graduate I only have 3 more years left. It's a great experience and a great company.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Halftime here at Ohio Northern. Both these teams getting their final warm-ups. And that first half, a telling stat, as we mentioned. 24 points inside for Capital, just 8 for Ohio Northern. 9 second chance points. And as we also look at the rebounding, pretty even, but really the tale is inside play and defense by Capital.
Right. Ohio Northern's already got 12 turnovers. Like we said before, they average 13 a game. You give a lot of credit to the Capital defense. They're playing fantastic defense. Ball pressure all over the place. They're keeping Ohio Northern outside, and offensively they're going inside on Ohio Northern. Ohio Northern, we'll see what kind of adjustments they made, especially on the defensive end. Somehow they got to slow Capital down a little bit. And on the offensive end, don't run the shot clock down to 0. Get the first open shot you find, whether that be inside or outside to begin with, but get a higher percentage shot instead of hurrying the shot.
Today's game brought to you by Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around, and set to bring it back in, Caroline Taphorn for Capital. Ohio Northern coming back from a 14-point deficit Wednesday night. Can they do it again? They're going to need to. Taphorn deals it off to Reisner. Cross-court pass. Folden comes up top.
So you see one adjustment that Ohio Northern has made. They've gone to a 2-3 zone. And that's to keep the ball out of the middle.
Weeks with a running layup, good. She now has 5.
And now they pick them up, 2-2-1, full court press. So right away you see 2 adjustments that Ohio Northern's made.
An adjustment that says we're meaning business about defense.
It's gonna.
And shooting over the defense, Hagee.
Capital answers that with a 3-pointer.
Riley Hagee from New Lexington, Ohio. She now has 10. 3 players in double digits, and we played just 2 quarters. Well, 2 quarters and about a minute. Mesher to Weeks on the far side. She'll let it fly. That one, no doubter.
So Meeks has the answer to the Capitals' 3. And right away you see a quick shot by Capital, and that's what Ohio Northern wants them to do. Take a quick shot out of their regular offense. And if they're going to beat them half court, they say you're going to beat us from the outside.
Our replay tonight provided by Klein's Napa Auto Care Center. Their Manley down low to Mesher. Works her way inside, finds the hole, but doesn't find the basket. Running inside, hits iron.
Once again, the press causes them to take a quick shot, although it was in the lane.
Taphorn opts to go inside, draws the foul from Wiss. I'm a little surprised that Taphorn didn't take the shot out there in the open. She thought about it.
So far, I really like the decision that Coach Duran made at halftime, the changes that they made.
Shot is good. Poland builds it back up to a 12-point advantage. Biggest lead has been 14 by Capital. ONU is at a 5-point lead. That came early in the first quarter. Mesher powers inside, another miss.
A nice move by Mesher. 2 times she took the ball to the hole, unable to make the shot.
Stone Rock misses. Nice defense by ONU. She keeps making those moves. She will make baskets.
Yes.
They just didn't go down. No fault of her own. To Wiss, no good.
Weeks.
Ohio Northern making their opportunities, just not converting on them just yet.
I tell you, Abby Weeks is very active on both ends of the floor to start here in the third quarter.
It will remain a Capital basketball. Checking back into the game for Ohio Northern is Ward.
Weeks came into the game averaging 7 points a game. She has 8 right now for the Polar Bears.
Stone Rock dumps it off to Taphorn.
They're always looking to drive, always looking for that pass inside.
Stone Rock has had a tough few minutes here into the third quarter. She's had looks, but she hasn't had good shots. Remember, she had 12 in the first half.
Yeah, and Reisner, between Reisner and Stonebrock, they pretty much handled the offense.
Ward on the high post. Off to Manley. Gets the screen from Ward. Wants to weave inside, throws up the shot, gets the foul. It's a shooting, you would assume. That's exactly what it is, so Manley goes to the line.
Manley gave Capital a little bit of a dose of their own medicine there with the drive to the bucket, drew the foul, goes to the line.
That one is up and good. 7 of 9 on the season for free throws.
Yeah.
At about 75%. Cuts it to an 11-point game and does not make it a 10-point game.
Oh,
and the
wrong
putback.
Basket.
Wow, she knew it immediately.
You don't see that very often.
So you would give the points, I assume, to Manley, who was the closest person.
Yeah.
Wow, it was just like instantly. It's like, hey, she got the rebound.
Yeah. And
let's watch it again on our Klein's Auto Center replay.
She was open. I don't know. Okay, they're deciding who gets the credit. They're going to take her out. I don't know. She feels bad enough already. I would let her in there, but that's just me.
Yeah, you don't need to punish her anymore.
No.
It doesn't need to.
Well, she's got a smile on her face, so she's taking it well, I guess.
Right.
But
well, she scored 14 points this afternoon. 12 have been for her team.
So it's good to see that she's taking it well. And Coach let her calm down a little bit. So it wasn't a punishment to take her out. It was just to relax her a little bit and tell her it's okay.
Poland works closer, deals it inside to Stone Rock, gets it stripped away, and it will remain a Capital basketball. The foul will go on Wiss. That is her second, and they're going to say it's a shooting one.
Now, I will say if Capital wins the game, she's not going to hear the end of it on the way home.
Right.
Which is a camaraderie thing.
And, you know, and sometimes you just got to rub it in.
There you go.
If you're guys, there's no question that happens.
Yeah.
I know that never happened to you, that you would have made a mistake, somebody would have rubbed it in.
I'll tell you, if I do that, the people would still be rubbing it in 60 years later.
Dirksen from 3. Boom!
That gets them to 6.
Taphorn over the far side to Poland. He gets the screen from Omert. And Poland comes down.
Walk. Well, you can tell they want to drive it to the lane constantly.
But there's the own basket. And immediately your head drops.
Yeah.
Feel bad for her. Really,
I think she knew it right when she left it go. Couldn't get it back.
Dirksen, that one about 17. And it's a 4-point game. An 11-5 run as we are getting things going in the third quarter.
Yeah, now Capital, they're not turning the ball over against the press, but they are speeding their offense up. And they've taken some quick shots, this not being one of them. Oh, looks like she carried the ball.
Poland, no, the rebound, chased down. Ohio Northern comes up with it.
Nice job there by Wiss boxing out.
From the outside, Weeks spins out the rebound. Ward
right
will go at it again. Through the double team. Draws the foul.
Good for Ward. She got that rebound, hustled for that, and she didn't kick it out. She went right back up with it and drew the foul.
We'll take the timeout, but first, we thank Ross Car Care Center. The right choice. We'll be back. Capital 43, Ohio Northern 39 on NKTelco.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Capital holding to a 4-point lead. Great to have you along as we come to you from the ONU Sports Center. This afternoon's game presented by sponsors including Allen Knott Honda Toyota. Better experience at a better price only at Allen Knott. Well, Ron, one thing that you can say from this third quarter is, and evidenced by that own basket by Reisner and just the quick shots that Capital is taking, is the game plan is working. They've adjusted their offense.
Yeah, it's nice to see that they made those adjustments, and like I said, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff of Ohio Northern to come up with those changes. They just didn't come out the second half and say, hey, let's continue what we're doing here. They made some changes, and so far, they've all worked.
I guess it's probably a little bit of everything, but do coaches have situations that they've got cataloged somewhere that says, okay, if this is happening, do we counter with this, or is it a gut reaction, or both?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. A lot of times you can go into halftime if the other team is shooting as well as Capital did in the first half. You go in thinking, well, we're not that far off here because they're going to come back to earth, and all we have to do is maybe improve here or there, and you're all set. There's no reason to be frustrated about it.
Ward, a 62% free throw shooter. She makes both of those and cuts it to a 2-point game. Remember, it was a 14-point game at one juncture in the first half. Taphorn has it.
See, Capital have nobody inside right now, just cutters cutting to the basket. And that's what you want if you're Ohio Northern. Let it lob them over your head. You got plenty of time to get there. Now it's Capital running the shot clock down and then hurrying the shot.
And to that point of nobody inside, Stone Rock and Reisner have really not had a lot of good looks, if any.
Not this quarter.
Manley to the baseline, deals it into the corner to Weeks. Thought about it for a second. Shot up, no good.
Another good job there by Ward, hitting the offensive boards.
One-handed grab by Stone Rock. Deals it off on the run. Here comes Taphorn. 3:12 to play here in the third quarter. And a foul will go against, I was going to say Dirksen at first, but that's actually Kogi, Taylor Kogi, product of Minster.
Now there you have a situation where you got a player driving to the middle in a zone. You do have help. You don't have to commit that foul and try to cut her off if she beats you right off the bat.
From the outside, that one bounces away. Poland can't connect.
Boy, that was a nice looking shot too. From here, it looked good.
Stone Rock open.
There, somehow they got that over the back row of the zone. Can't let that happen.
By the way, Ohio Northern in the midst of a 15-7 run here in the third quarter. Underneath. Kogi puts it up, no good.
But you'll take that if you're on Northern. You got it inside. You got the $1 million shot right there. It just didn't go in.
Burns up to Reisner. Reisner has had an escort with her the whole night.
Yep.
Or the whole afternoon, I should say.
This zone has really slowed her up.
Stone Rock from outside doesn't go. Quickly through traffic is Jacobs.
And some players are like that. You know, they'd rather play against man-to-man than a zone. Some players would rather shoot against a zone than go one-on-one, man-to-man.
Works it inside. Weeks all alone. Nope.
There's Ward again.
Okay, she went out of bounds. A 4-point advantage for Capital as we take a look at our replay.
So Capital stays in that 2-2-1 zone press, just like a token press. They're not trapping out of it.
From the outside, Kogi tracks it down. Here in the second half, Ohio Northern starting to get more points in the inside. That one from the outside, no good. Reisner pulls it down.
She looked like she got a little angry. She's throwing some elbows.
That's good. 6-point advantage, and it looked like Reisner and Ward got into it a little bit, and Ward got a little bit of the better of it.
Yeah, Ward just smiled at her, and as she smiled, she got an elbow.
Kogi tries to work free against Risner. To the corner, a kick ball. They'll get it back.
Maybe Ward reminded her of the putback that she had.
Maybe.
Who knows? That's not something we'd do.
No, it is not. There has never been a record of me ever talking trash to anybody. Ever.
Shot clock's going down 5.
Underneath.
Oh, nice pass.
Perfectly played.
Nice pass by Lexi Jacobs.
Mesher cleaning up on the inside.
From Wapakoneta.
Taphorn at the buzzer. Nope. A 4-point game as we go to the fourth quarter. We remind you, Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the Flame Kiss Steak. We'll be back. Capital 47, Ohio Northern 43. This is NKTelco.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Gene Jackson and Ron Cruzio as we come back to Ohio Northern. Whatever Cards and Games, proud to present this game for you where it's fun for everyone. 47-43, Capital holding to a 4-point lead. They had a lead as big as 14. Capital has had a 5-point lead. And Capital has cut it to as close as 2 at 43-41.
Ohio Northern's got good production out of their bench. 11 points off the bench for them, 3 points off the bench for Capital.
In that third quarter, Ohio Northern.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, put it up strong.
Taphorn doing a nice job of running the offense in the second half. A 17-9 third quarter for Ohio Northern, and Ohio Northern continues to battle for every loose ball. It'll be a jump.
Another nice job there by Lexi Jacobs defensively. She stopped 2 points there for sure.
Capital will get it back. They are up by 4. 9.5 minutes. Well, 9:29 if you want to be precise, here in the fourth quarter.
Now Ohio Northern's switched here. Looks like a man-to-man out of bounds.
No good on the shot from outside from Poland.
Once again, Jacobs boxing out, getting the defensive rebound.
Ohio Northern winning the positioning battle. They're just out smarting Capital here in the second half. Out anticipating. Brock puts it up. Mesher will grab it and put it up again.
Boy, she's having a tough afternoon. Ball doesn't seem to be going in the hole.
Reisner working against Mesher.
Boy,
pulls up, got it to drop.
She's got good moves down there. Ball fake, up and down, and
her 16th point, her 9th rebound. She's 7 of 10 from the field. Kind of tosses that one up there and still found the rim.
And Reisner, she's got a really nice soft touch underneath. That's a good combination to have. Take it up strong and then put it up soft. And she draws the foul. She getting back to their game right now.
Take a look at it.
With a quick step to the baseline, and Mesher can't get there in time.
I think Mesher has played well this afternoon. She just doesn't have the points to show it.
That's correct. She's done a good job underneath. It's just one of those days for her. The ball isn't dropping.
Stone Rock finding the hole.
A nice set play there on the out of bounds by Capital.
Back up to an 8-point game, 51-43. Ohio Northern has to buckle down now if they want to get back in it.
There
Mesher
you go.
drops it.
Now they're back to the 2-3 zone that they were successful in the third quarter. And
Bolin in the corner. That one rolls away. The rebound. That one comes down to Kogi. Dirksen off to Jacobs. Back to Dirksen to Jacobs again. 7:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Weeks at the top of the key, gets the screen. Mesher deals it inside. Kogi will.
That was a nice try right there, trying to get the high-low action and didn't get it. Now the clock's running down. One more time, they had to force it to beat the clock.
Kind of getting away from what their original game plan was to start the third quarter.
Right. Yeah, in the third quarter, you didn't see that shot clock getting down below 5. And now the last couple possessions, that's been happening again, and it just throws the tempo off.
Folan to the line, her first free throws this afternoon. Yankel and Manley come back into the contest. Up and no good.
Okay. Chance here to get over 7-point lead.
Dirksen off to Weeks to Manley. Manley will not be afraid to shoot it.
Let's see if they go back to that high-low action. There it
Mesher will
is.
put it up. That one rolls off.
Fundamentally, you know, she's using that left hand the way you're supposed to.
Folan works free, hand on it. And Taphorn deals it off. Burns from the outside, the freshman from Westerville.
And that's a big three there for Capital. Gets the lead back up to 10.
That's an emotional basket too. Manley up top. Gets the screen. And Dirksen will launch. That one rolls off. Weeks puts it up, draws the foul. And Ron, I don't know how much longer Ohio Northern could have gone without some points.
Yeah, they're in a drought right now. It's been a while.
So Weeks to the line. Weeks her first free throw of the contest.
Come in the game 6 of 9 for the season.
Weeks has 8 points and 2 rebounds. Chance to cut it to 9. She does. She also has 9 points now. 55-46. Ohio Northern needs some stops and some baskets. There's the stop. Little 2-on-2 action. Dirks cuts
nice
inside.
move.
Nicely done indeed. Up and good. Dirksen now has 12 with that one. We'll take the replay.
Nice move, just crossed over to her left and in.
And Ward is injured. A chance for us to thank some more of our sponsors. El Campo Mexican Restaurant for the best Mexican food. Also, we want to thank Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone. So this is the last home game of the 2018 portion of the calendar. They will play 2 more games on the road before heading to Las Vegas on the 27th and 28th. And I'm not sure, Ron, but I'm going to guess that's probably a difficult job to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I would think so.
The only one probably worse would be Miami or Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's got to do it, though.
If not me, then who?
Yeah, maybe they need to. You think they need to send us along?
You know what? I think that's the idea that time has come.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to know how they're going to be looking on. I mean, we got to give them that coverage.
Yeah, that'd be all right. If you're listening,
you can send your notes to the Ohio Northern Athletic Department. Leading scorer to this point, 12 points for Jenna Dirksen. Abby Weeks has 9, and the scoring is spread out. It's balanced, but it is spread out.
That's too bad. Sydney Ward, they're helping her off the floor. Looks like might be a knee.
Ward has 6 rebounds. The only person that has more is Mesher. And Mesher has had a very challenging night. She's put up 10 shots, only knocking down 3. And Ron, we've said it before, and not to candy coat it, but those are shots that look like they're going to drop. She's doing everything right. You're not going to make every one, but
she's working. She's getting open. She works after she gets the ball, and the shot just isn't dropping.
So Capital sneaks away with a timeout. We will sneak away with one as well. We'll get a chance to thank our sponsors. Marina Lanes, where you're always welcome. We'll be back. Capital leading Ohio Northern 55-48 on NKTelco.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
Better time than the present for Ohio Northern, trailing 55-48. We want to thank Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, authentic Italian catering available. Don't forget the cannolis. Can't forget the cannolis, Ron.
Nope, don't forget it. Well, we're down to the last just under 5 minutes, and it's time for the Polar Bears to come alive here, down by 7. Capital has the ball. They need to, how much longer can they stay in that zone before Capital starts pulling it out and running the clock on them. I would stay in the zone. It's been effective so far, at least for another minute or so, and see once what Capital decides to do.
They cut it to 2 points at 43-41, but since that time, Capital has gone on a 12-7 run.
So Ohio Northern stays in the 2-3, and Capital pulls it out.
And that's where they've had their most success.
So they're going to take most of the 30 seconds.
Jump ball. This one will go to Ohio Northern. Another timeout. Chance to thank some of our sponsors. Allen Knott Honda Toyota, a better experience and a better price only at Allen Knott. This is Ohio Northern basketball on NKTelco.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
A 7-point contest, 55-48, Capital over Ohio Northern. One of the sponsors that make this game possible, Ingleson Sausage Company, Lima's finest handcrafted sausage. Ron, when we got here this afternoon, it had a big-time college atmosphere, a big-time game day atmosphere with the band behind us, and they have been blasting all game.
Yeah, it's really fun to come here and do the game. It's a nice place to watch a ball game. They do it the right way here. They treat us very nicely, and just it's fun to be a part of.
A 7-point contest, 55-48. Ohio Northern hanging tight.
On there is 55-49, but it is 48. We swatched. We messed up. We messed up the score a little bit.
55-48. We're getting some correction. The stat sheet's a little bit off, but it is accurate, is what they're telling us. So 16 points apiece for Stone Rock and Reisner for Capital. Leading scorer for Ohio Northern is 12 by Jenna Dirksen.
So Capital's pretty much at their average. They average 63 points a game. Ohio Northern well below their average of 72.
One of your keys to the game was to hold Ohio Northern at 60.
Right.
Weeks from the outside, down to a 4-point game. Weeks now has 12. The pressure is on.
I'm glad you brought that up, Dean. I didn't want to say anything, but they have a chance to do that, hold them under 60.
Reisner underneath the Stone Rock,
nice
a battle,
by
and Wiss
Wiss.
takes one for the team, literally. Ohio Northern fighting for the basketball like you would not believe. Capital comes up with it, though.
They get a new shot clock out of that, too.
It's all about possessions now. Reisner over Wiss, no good. Weeks comes up with it.
She made that shot in the first half.
Manley bulls her way off, and now to Wiss, no good. The battle for the rebound, and she got it. It hit her knees, and it rolls into her arms.
She is
They say
all
a
over
jump
the
ball,
floor.
though.
Yeah.
And it should remain in Ohio Northern basketball.
Nope, they're changing it. They had the possession arrow wrong.
Okay, that's what it was then.
Coach Tran says, how can that happen? But
no kidding.
well, Wiss was all over the floor on the defensive end, and boy, did she go after that offensive rebound.
Taphorn to the far side. Back to Taphorn. Just about 3 minutes left in regulation.
Oh, don't leave her alone.
Banks it in. She got the shot she wanted.
Oh, yeah, when she gets the ball, can't leave her. You got to stay on her.
Weeks on the outside left. Comes to the near side. Dumps it off. Dirksen wants to come free to Manley. Manley will take the shot. She just hasn't done it a lot this game. Spins it into the paint. Will put it up. Hits the bottom of the rim.
Here's a big possession right here. 6 points down. They need to stop right now. And they've gone to a man-to-man.
Tight defense. 11 on the shot clock, down to 9. Taphorn guarded tightly over the double team, no good. The rebound.
Good job of defense there by the Polar Bears, not allowing her to get to the basket. She came up short.
Manley working into the corner, now goes down the baseline. Weeks up top. She'll push it up from 16. Wiss coming up with a big rebound. Out to Dirksen. And a foul. Dirksen will go to the line. Or will she?
No, that was on the floor, and they don't have 5 fouls yet, so it's not the bonus.
She was setting up like it was a free throw.
Yep.
Wishful thinking. And a foul on the baseline.
I got Reisner for holding. A nice job there by Kogi. Just kind of sat down in there to force the foul.
57-51, a 6-point contest. Kogi up top. Deals it off to Dirksen. Dirksen cuts to the inside. Will put the shot up. Nothing but net.
That's who they got to go to right there. Your leader, Dirksen.
57-53, a 4-point contest, 1:33 remaining. Reminder to you that this game brought to you by Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around. Our scoreboard sponsor, That Place for Pets, where every dog can be a top dog. And of course our replay, Klein's Napa Auto Care Center.
Well, we'll see once what Ohio Northern does here. I would assume they would stay in the 2-2-1 press, maybe pick them up a little tighter in it, because they need, if at all possible, Capital to take a quick shot, force them to do that. And on Capital side, they don't want to take a quick shot. They want to get the ball inside because they got Ohio Northern going to a man-to-man. Actually, they're picking them up man-to-man full court now.
Tight defense forces the jump ball, or is it a foul? They're going to say a foul.
In that situation, you got her trapped. What you want to do is mirror the basketball with your hands. You don't want to commit the foul that far away. Although they got a couple fouls to give, you can take a chance.
Reisner trapped for a moment. Quickly out to Burns. Taphorn to the near side left.
Keep it tight. Don't let them do that.
Stone Rock up and in. And that is just a tough basket for Ohio Northern. 18 points now for Stone Rock. You got to think that they're going to start taking threes soon.
There, they got to the foul line. You got a chance to score now with the clock stopped. That's the best scenario right there. Now you got to put the foul shots in.
Looking again, it's Weeks as she cuts to the inside.
And as we said before, she comes in the game 6 of 9. She did miss one earlier.
It is up, it is good. So 5 points, a chance to cut it back down to 4. And the best part, of course, no time ticking away. And that one is good. Timeout called by Capital. We want to thank Nareda Lanes, where you're always welcome. We'll take the timeout. The Crusaders of Capital 59. ONU 55. This is NKTelco. A 4-point game. Capital on top, 59-55. All right, Ron, you're the coach. What do you do?
Well, I think you got to play it tight yet. With a 30-second shot clock, they can get it down to 26. You still got a 4-point game if they don't convert. But I would definitely, I wouldn't foul right now. I would let it play out this possession, but I sure would make a concerted effort not to let them get the ball inside the lane. Capital's execution on that pick and roll is unbelievable right now, but you got to help out on it, and you got to keep the ball outside. Make him take an outside shot, get the rebound, then you're only down by 4. Then you got a game.
Every pass will be contested for sure.
So ONU decides they're going to foul right away and put them at the foul line. As a team, they only shoot 66% from the line, but they shoot a lot of foul shots. Now, having said that, they got a couple fouls. Got one more before they get into the 1-and-1.
Boland has it back after the pass to Taprock. Runs the long pass to Taprock. Another foul. $59-55. It is a game of keep away for Capital. It is a game of how quickly can we make the fouls. And going to the line, Taphorn, she will miss it. Taphorn on this season, she has gone to the line before today 18 times and has made 14. Second one is good. So a 5-point game.
So it's still a 2-possession game.
The timeout. We will keep it here for the best Mexican food, El Campo Mexican Restaurant. And don't forget, Cross Care Car Care Center, the right choice. After this afternoon's game, ONU takes it on the road to John Carroll exactly 1 week from today. And then December 19th at Heidelberg. Almost a home game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here you got Ohio Northern. They don't need a 3 yet. They need to be aggressive. Capital has 4 team fouls, so the next one will put ONU to the foul line. So they want to take the ball, be aggressive, get a good shot inside, and go from there.
Manley up top, 38 seconds and ticking down to 36.
This is taking too much time.
Into Kogi, she puts it up, draws the foul.
So they wanted to get it inside, just took them a little longer than they wanted. Clock's down to 24.
12 seconds expired off the clock. Reisner the foul. That is her 3rd.
So she needs to put these 2 in.
Kogi misses, and that one hurts. Kogi on the season, just her 7th free throw attempt. She's 5 of 7. Shooting about 70% at the line. That one is good.
So now they got a foul right away. They can't waste time.
Capital takes the timeout. They're on top, 60-56. We'll be back. This is ONU basketball on NKTelco.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
24.8 seconds. You look right there at Ward, Sydney Ward, the injured player. and a foul immediately, just according to the game plan.
So Capital gets it into the person they wanted to, Elle Folan. She's 9 of 9 from the foul line this year, so they got it to their good foul shooter, and she wants what she can do here. That's
She's
a nice
1
look.
for 2 today.
There's a reason for that. That stroke is pretty nice.
She is now 2 for 3 this afternoon, and she makes that one.
We should have that stroke, and she should have a better one.
Another timeout. We will keep it right here. We thank our sponsors for making this game possible, including Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the Flame Kiss Steak. And That Place for Pets, our scoreboard sponsor, where every dog can be a top dog.
So I think now you got to take the 3, take the first one you find, because it's right now a 2-possession game. But if you just go for 2, it's still going to be a 2-possession game, and then you have to foul, and you're just not going to get anywhere. So look for the 3, take it. If you make it, you got it down to a 1-possession game at that point.
So does Capital surrender the inside game?
If I was them, I would. I wouldn't put them at the foul line. You're up by 6. You don't want them to shoot 2 foul shots with the clock stopped. A 2-pointer isn't going to hurt them.
Ohio Northern had it as close as 43-41 inside. Kogi puts it up, no good. 18 seconds left. Reisner with the rebound and then the foul.
Yeah, they had it set up for a 3, but they didn't see her in the corner. I'm not sure who that was, but the ball was supposed to go to the corner.
A 6-point game. Poland again to the line. And she does not make it.
Boy, look, she got a nice looking shot, and it all went all the way around.
3 for 5 this afternoon. She's got 5 points total. That one is good. And that kind of puts the game out of reach. Manley off target, 7 seconds left. And it will be a Capital basketball, and they just have to keep away from the fouls.
Yeah, they're right at their average, 63, and they did hold ONU under 60.
And that does it. A final. Capital holds off. Capital holds off Ohio Northern 63-56. We'll be back after this.
Okay, we got for Ohio Northern 10 points from Dirksen. Capital got a couple of ladies with 12 points at Stone Rock and Reisner. But it's too much for ONU as Capital wins 63-56. And we'll see if we can get a word with Coach Duran. We'll turn it over to Dean.
Welcome you back, Coach Michelle Duran. Coach, the game plan almost worked. You went to the defensive emphasis, the 2-3, the zone. You almost pulled it off.
Yeah, we did a better job in the second half. We did a good job with the zone, and unfortunately we missed a lot of shots right around the basket that really hurt us. So, you know, it's the way it goes.
And that was really the story of the game. You saw a lot of good shooting, just not a lot of baskets dropping.
Right, yeah, we had really good shots, opportunities at the basket, and we just couldn't put one in, unfortunately.
You have to be pleased with your team's effort.
Yeah, our effort was really strong. I appreciate our effort for sure.
Coach, thanks again.
Thank you.
We'll be back. This is NKTelco.
At that That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco. Trust us!
Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NKTelanes.com for more info.
And we welcome you back one last time. Capital pulls off the 63-56 win over Ohio Northern. We just got done talking with head coach Michelle Durand, and she said good effort by her team. Had good shooting, just didn't get them to drop, which we had talked about the entire contest. Game plan almost worked to perfection in the second half, still falling short by 6.
Yeah, their halftime adjustments, I thought they worked well. It just couldn't get it over the hump there in the fourth quarter. For Ohio Northern, they were led by Abby Weeks with 14 points. Jenna Dirksen also had 14 points. Sydney Ward, I thought, did a really nice job. She had 6 rebounds before she got hurt and left the ball game. For Capital, you're looking at Erin Reisner. What a game she had, 18 points and 12 rebounds. There's a double-double. Reagan Stonerock, 18 points and 10 rebounds. So those two ladies, 2 double-doubles in the same game. They did their job and led Capital to the victory.
And let's not forget Carolyn Taphorn, who dished off 8 assists, who did a nice job of running the offense. She also finished with 4 points, but the way she ran the offense, I think, may have been the difference in the game today.
Right. They do such a nice job of attacking the basket and passes. Their execution was next to unbelievable.
Again, the final 59-55 in the fourth quarter, just when Ohio Northern had a chance to take control of this game. Shooting went as cold as it could have possibly went for this contest. They hadn't done well since the first quarter, shooting just 50% in the first quarter. If 7 of 14, but it went from 3 of 10 in the second quarter to 6 of 16, 37% in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, just knocking down 4 of 14 field goals, including three-pointers, for 28% for the game, 37%. And I don't think we saw it even better emphasized than the play of Emily Mesher, who took 10 shots and only knocked down 3, and every time she went to the line, it looked like it was going to drop.
Yeah, she was doing the work. She was getting open. She was getting the good look at the basket, and it just wouldn't go in for her today. Again, the final. Ohio Northern drops on the season to 6-2, 1-2 in the OAC in a 59-55 decision. The Capital, they now improve to 6-0, 3-0 in the OAC. They're sitting on top. For Ohio Northern, they're next at John Carroll. They are playing Muskingum today. Two teams that are 1-1 in the conference. And for Capital, again, they sit on top of the conference, 3-0. Boulder Bears won't return home until January 5th, playing Muskingum in a 3 o'clock game that Saturday, but they are playing at Heidelberg Wednesday the 19th. So for Ron Cruzzi, again, the final here, Ohio Northern drops a 59-55 decision on NKTelco.